Today's episode is going to blow your mind. I'm BrightLearn, and we're diving into a conversation that's going to make you rethink everything you thought you knew about health, technology, and the future of humanity. This is the kind of stuff that's going to make you want to throw your phone out the window, or at least rethink how much time you spend staring at it. So, let me set the stage. Imagine sitting down with a brain surgeon, yes, a literal brain surgeon, who spent decades unraveling the secrets of how our bodies work at the most fundamental level. His name is Dr. Jack Kruse, and he's not your average doctor. He's a guy who's spent his career connecting the dots between light, water, magnetism, and how our bodies function. And let me tell you, what he's discovered is nothing short of revolutionary. The conversation starts with a bombshell. Light is nutrition, not just sunlight, but the way our bodies absorb and use light to function. Dr. Kruse explains that our bodies are essentially semiconductors. Yes, like the ones in your phone or computer. Proteins in our bodies act like microchips, and water plays a critical role in this process. This isn't some wild theory. It's based on decades of research by pioneers like Dr. Robert O. Becker, who proved that our bodies have an electrical system that's crucial for healing and regeneration. But here's where it gets wild. Dr. Kruse explains that the blue light from our screens, yes, the ones you're probably staring at right now, is messing with this delicate system. Blue light disrupts our body's natural electrical currents, which are essential for healing and regeneration. And it's not just about eye strain or sleep disruption. This is about the very foundation of how our bodies function. Dr. Kruse dives into the history of how this all started. Back in the 1940s, a Nobel Prize-winning scientist named Albert Szent-Györgyi proposed that proteins in our bodies might act like semiconductors. Fast forward to the 1950s and 1960s, and Dr. Becker picks up the torch, proving that our bodies have an electrical system that's crucial for healing. But here's the kicker. Becker's research was suppressed. Why? Because it threatened the emerging tech industry. The military and big tech companies didn't want people to know that the very technology they were building could harm our health. Dr. Kruse explains that Becker's work showed how external electric fields, like the ones from power lines and cell towers, could disrupt our body's natural electrical currents. This isn't just about feeling a little off. It's about chronic diseases, cancer, and autoimmune conditions. Becker even proved that certain frequencies could affect the Earth's magnetic field. But when he tried to warn people, his lab was defunded and his research was buried. Now, fast forward to today, and we're living in a world dominated by screens, Wi-Fi, and constant exposure to artificial light. Dr. Kruse argues that this is why we're seeing an explosion of chronic diseases. Obesity, diabetes, mental illness, and more. It's not just about diet and exercise, it's about the light we're exposed to 24/7. But here's the good news, Dr. Kruse isn't just here to scare us. He's got solutions. He talks about the importance of getting back to nature, literally. Spending time outside, grounding yourself, and exposing your body to natural sunlight can help restore your body's natural electrical balance. He even mentions how elite athletes like Usain Bolt have thrived by staying connected to nature, even while eating less than ideal diets. And then there's the bigger picture. Dr. Kruse ties all of this to the concept of decentralization. Just like decentralized finance, hello Bitcoin, decentralized health is about taking control of your own well-being. It's about stepping away from the systems that profit off our sickness and reconnecting with the natural world. This conversation is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that our bodies are incredibly complex, interconnected systems, and that the technology we've come to rely on might be doing more harm than we realize. But it's also a call to action. By understanding how our bodies work and making small changes, like spending more time outside, reducing screen time, and rethinking our relationship with technology, we can take back control of our health. So what's the takeaway? Light isn't just something we see, it's something we need. Our bodies are electric, and the way we interact with the world around us, from the screens we stare at to the food we eat, has a profound impact on our health. Dr. Jack Kruse's work is a reminder that sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't in the latest tech gadget or diet trend. They're in the natural world, waiting for us to reconnect. If this episode has you thinking, and I hope it does, I encourage you to check out Dr. Kruse's work, follow him on X, dive into his Patreon, and start exploring the science behind the body electric. Because the future of health isn't just about what we eat or how much we exercise. It's about understanding the fundamental forces that make us who we are. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, the sun isn't just a source of light, it's a source of life. Get outside, soak it up, and let your body do the rest. Until next time, this is BrightLearn, signing off. Stay curious, stay connected, and keep learning.
This has been a BrightLearn.ai summary of an interview between Dr. Jack Kruse and Mike Adams on November 13th, 2024. The full interview is available at brighteon.com, where you can also find podcasts and special reports by Mike Adams and other creators. Visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage of this interview and breaking news on critical stories that will keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.